Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in today's video we will learn how to create campaign monitor subscriber from Webhook response. So now let's say that whenever a new Webhook response is captured, then by using the same Webhook response, automatically I wish to create it as a subscriber in my campaign monitor account. So now how I will be performing this integration? For that I will be using Pabbly Connect, where my trigger application will be Webhook by Pabbly and my action application will be campaign monitor. So now to learn how we set up this integration, follow me through the screen.
In this video, we will learn that how you can create campaign monitor subscriber from a Webhook response. So here, whenever a new response is captured through Webhook, then automatically by using that response, we want to create a new subscriber in campaign monitor. So to learn how we can set up this integration and automation, so for that, we will sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and at the time of account creation, you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I will sign in. Now this is the all applications page by Pabbly Connect, and in order to create a new workflow, we will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. So this is the dashboard, and in order to create a new workflow, we need to click on this create workflow button on the right hand corner. So I will select this create workflow button. And now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name, and I have named it as create campaign monitor subscriber from Webhook response, and now I will click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically trigger and action are those two important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire integration and automation will depend. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So basically action is the response of your trigger application. In a workflow, you can only have one trigger, but you can have multiple actions. So now moving to trigger window, as a use case suggests, that is to create campaign monitor subscriber from Webhook response. So over here in my trigger window, I will be using Webhook by Pabbly as a trigger. So I'm selecting it. And now here a Webhook URL is given along with the instructions. So read this instruction carefully because this Webhook URL will help you to capture the response. So now what I will do is, I will simply copy it, and now you can see that it is waiting for a Webhook response. So in order to get the response, I am using jot form. So over here I will go to jot form, and this is the form that I've already created before. So now I will go to settings, and over here I will go to integrations. And now here I will search for webhooks. Here it is. And now over here I will paste the Webhook URL, and now I will click on complete integration. So you can see that the integration is ready. That means you have successfully created your integration. So I will click on finish, and now I will go to publish. Over here I will copy the link and open in a new tab. And now over here I will fill in the dummy details in this form. The first name goes as latest, last name as user, and a dummy email that goes by latest@pabblytudes.com along with a dummy phone number. So now I will submit this form. So you can see that the submission has been received. So now I will take you back to my Pabbly Connect account to show you the captured response. So over here in the response received, you can see the form ID, you can see the type along with the form title. And over here, these are the details which we fill in the form. The first name as latest, last name as user, along with the email ID and the phone number. So that means the response over here in Pabbly Connect is successfully captured. So that means the first step of this automation is successfully done. This Webhook will instantly capture the response whenever a new form will be submitted in jot form. So now moving further, over here, my other objective was to create campaign monitor subscriber. So now what I will do is, I will just scroll down, and over here, I will search for campaign monitor, and here it is. So now I have selected my action application as campaign monitor, and the action event will be to add subscriber. And now I need to establish a connection between campaign monitor and Pabbly Connect. So how I will do that? I will simply click on connect. And over here, if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So now you can see that it is asking for an API key and a password. So now where will I find this? For that, I will take you to my campaign monitor account. And over here, I will click on this profile section, and I will go to account settings. And now I will go to API keys. And over here you can see the API key is given. So to access the API key, you need to enter your password. So as soon as you will enter the password over here, the API key will be visible to you. So now moving back to Pabbly Connect. So over here, you will paste the API key and you will mention the password. So as I already have an existing connection, so I will go with the same and I will click on save. So you can see that Campaign Monitor and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected with each other. So moving on to these fields. So over here, the first field is about client account. So I only have one client account by the name of Pabbly, so it is automatically selected over here. So now moving to list ID. So in my Campaign Monitor account, these are the lists that I have already created before. So these lists will be visible to me in this drop down. So now over here, I want to use this list by the name of event. So I have selected that. So now moving on to email address and name, I will map the email address from the response that we have received. So basically mapping is to insert the data from the previous step. So over here, I will go to this webhook response that we have received and I will search for email. So here is the email by the name of latest@pabblytudes.com. I have mapped it. So now moving on to the name part, I will map it again from the response received. So I will search for first name and here it is by the name of latest. I have mapped it. I will just give a space and again search over here for the last name and here it is and I have mapped it. So now why I have used mapping over here? Because whatever the details you will map in these fields, these details will be automatically replaced when this automation will work in real time. So basically the field of email address and name will be replaced every time whenever a new webhook response will be captured. That means these old details will be replaced by the new details. So now moving on to resubscribe and restart autoresponders. So as per my use case now, I don't want to resubscribe and restart the subscription based autoresponders. So I will select both of these fields as false. So I'm selecting it. And now I will simply click on save and send test request button to see the response. Here you can see that the response is received and this is a positive response. And now I will take you back to my Campaign Monitor account to show that this person is added as a subscriber. So over here, my list was event. I will open it. And now over here, you can see that latest@pabblytudes.com is successfully added as a subscriber over here. You can see that it is added just now. So now this means whenever a new webhook response will be captured, then automatically the person will be added as a subscriber over here in Campaign Monitor. So this automation is successful.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.